back to my channel. And you've already seen this video is going to be about the do-it-yourself makeup organizer, palette organizer. And this idea that I got is from my friend Rachel. Rachel is the one who sent me a bunch of makeup in one of my past haul videos. Not sure if you guys have seen that. I'll link it below, but she sent me like a ton of makeup. And this lady is so freaking awesome, you guys, because yeah, so like Rachel is like the sweetest person ever. Her YouTube is Rachael CPR, so you guys go and check her out. I'll put the link down below. And she did this tutorial on her channel, and I just like fell in love with it. But before I fell in love with it, I saw someone else post it. Someone else actually posted it on Facebook, and so I saw that. I was like, oh my gosh, I have to do that. And then that person on Facebook posts Rachel's YouTube link, and I clicked on it. I was like, wait a minute, I know this username. And she had only uploaded like a week before when I saw it, so I didn't know that it was out. And I was like, Rachel, why didn't you tell me? You know? And so I got like really excited. I ran to the Dollar Tree to find the stuff, and these plates that you need to do them, they didn't have them at my Dollar Tree. And then she told me, I told her, I was like, oh, I was so bummed, you know, I drove all the way, you know, to a couple stores and they told me they didn't have it. Yeah, and she said, oh, people's been telling her that they haven't been able to find the plates because they're only at Dollar Tree like around the holiday times. And so when I called around to all my Dollar Trees, they said, oh, it'll be available like around Easter time maybe, or, you know, just check back. And then I was bummed, so I like searched online and I found another option, and you can use these right here. They are the plates from Party City, and I think it was $30 for $9.99 is when I called and asked. And so they're kind of similar, and you can use them, but I told Rachel, oh, can I use this? Can I try this? And she was like, yeah, you can. It's probably work. But I found you some. And so she bought me some and she shipped them to me just so I can do my project. So that's like so sweet of her. Thank you so much, Rachel. I really appreciate it. And now I have my beautiful organizers. And she sent me enough to make two. Maybe 1.5. I'll show you guys, or you guys kind of saw it in the video. So it's the big one, and then I made a little container right here. And she lined her inside with the plates as well, which I skipped because I use fabric instead of paper, instead of decorative paper. I found these fabrics at Joann's in the clearance section, and it came out to be like $3 for the whole yard. So, and it's like a really pretty silver, and I thought it would go with everything, so I decided to use that. And yeah, so if you guys want to see how I made it, keep on watching, and you can also see Rachel's video down below. It's like, it's amazing. And you can see how she did hers, and then how I did mine. Alright, thanks for watching, you guys. If you liked the video, make sure to give it a thumbs up, and I'll talk with you guys in my next one. Bye! Alright everyone, so first of all, I'm laying down my 3 plates to make my front of the display. So 3 plates is the measurement for it, and then I cut out the foam board. And then next I'm doing the back piece. So this one is going to need 9 plates, like the size of 9 plates. And I'm just measuring it out with the plates using a pencil, marking where I need to cut. Just like that. It's a lot easier to measure and cut with the actual plates so that you get straighter lines. So next I'm measuring out the middle piece, which is 6 plates, 3 across and 2 up. So now I'm starting to glue the plates onto the boards, and I'm gluing it like the right side up like the right side down and the bottom side up. That's how I get the look. You could do it the other way, but then when you look through, you'll see the side of your board, so that won't be good. So I'm gonna go ahead and glue all of my boards, and then I am lining the board before I'm gluing the second set. I'm lining my board with the fabric. And you can see that I'm lining one side with just a teeny tiny bit just to cover, and that'll be my inside. And then the side with the fabric will be showing on the outside. And just put very thin layers of hot glue on there and then just kind of rub it down so that you don't get any bumps, because if you put too thick of glue strips on there, you'll get bumps when you try to press it out. So now I'm just lining my middle piece. Next, I'm doing my back piece, and this is the one with the 9 squares. So for both of the back piece and the middle piece, you only need to put 3 of the plates on top, and that's all. You don't need to cover like the whole thing, even though the other one I only measured out 9, but you only need 3 for each section. So now I'm measuring out my side pieces, and it's going to be 3 across, and then 2, and then 1. So it's going to look like a staircase. I'm just tracing it out. So once I have that drawn out, I went ahead and did the other side the same way so that I can use the same pieces right there to cut out too, so for both of my sides. So this is me putting the pieces together, and I'm sorry I didn't record it when I was doing it because my battery died. But what you do is you lay one side piece down, and then you would glue one of your pieces on top of it, and then glue the middle piece on top of it, and then the third piece, and then you would lay the other end of it on top of it, and then start gluing them down. And then I also glued the back of the shelves just so that it sticks a little bit better. And now I'm lining the sides of my display because I didn't want to cover it with bling all over the place. And so I'm lining it with my fabric. And I'm also not covering my insides with a mirror. My friend Rachel, she covered the side right there. You can see with the actual plate, but I decided to use the fabrics. Once I was done with that, I started gluing my little gems onto the circles that's on the plate, because that's the back side of the plate, and it shows like little circle pieces. And then after that, I traced out the backing, the bottom for the display. So I just traced out the whole thing and cut it out and glued it on. And that was the bottom. And then this right here, the backing, I kind of raised it up a little bit, because if you leave it too deep, like you leave it as it is, when you put stuff in there, it's going to go all the way to the bottom. You won't see anything. And so I made another section, as you can see right there, to make it a little bit taller. But even with this two squares deep, it is a little bit too deep. So I would put it up like halfway if I was you. So that's what I would recommend you guys to do, is just to put it up a little bit more. And the bottom piece at the back, I later on eventually covered it as well. And so right here, what you see I'm doing is gluing the plates onto the side of my display. And the camera didn't really pick it all up, but you can still kind of see. But then you can also get a good view of the back of what I did. So this is what my display ended up looking like, with most of my palettes in there. I'm so happy with it. Thanks again so much, Rachel, and thanks you guys for watching. I'll talk with you soon.